Hello and a fine evening to you all. I've been struggling by overthinking on creating websites, and I saw this video from Ren from Flux Academy, and I was like, I need to try this during a live stream, and that's what we're doing today. We're going to stop overthinking and try to make something, a design, using the step and process that Ren shares from Flux Academy. If you don't know who this is, let me share my screen. But first, let me check if everything's working as expected. So let me check that on my phone. Where is it? I put it somewhere else. One moment. Let's see if everything's working and sounding all right. Looks like some things are, but if the live stream is also working, then it should be fine. Yep, that looks like it's working, so that's nice. So we're going to try that out today, and I'm very excited about that. I'm wondering, how are you all doing? Let me know in the chats if you're here, if everything's sounding okay as well for you. For me, it looked like that everything was working as expected. And let's dive right in. Let's find the challenge from Flux Academy. And let's share my screen. Let's see. Flux Academy. If you haven't seen it, I will also share it in the chat so that you can try it out yourself. I really like how they do things and explain things on how to do these kinds of challenges. This is the first time that I was like, all right, let's try it out and see how things work. I will share it in the chats. Hi brother, how are you doing? Love that you are joining today, and hope you're doing fine. Let's see. Everything. Come on. Come on, Lee. Ooh. I've been using Mac, and then the shortcuts are different, so that's what sometimes happens, right? Let's have a look. That should be fine. And that should be working. So I've shared a link, and you can follow along if you'd like to. I even challenged myself to do quicker than within 2 hours, because I want to try to do it in 1 hour. And here you see the timeline that I am planning to spend. So I'm planning to spend 10 minutes on the prompt, 50 minutes on the wireframe, 10 minutes on the mood board, 15 minutes on images, and then the final design or mock-up creation, according to the things that they have made. Come on. Log in. No, this is the wrong one. That's the right one. I don't know what's going on here. Why am I in the business hub? I don't care for it. Let's see. Can we search? Yes, we can. All right, let's get started, and let's get this puppy on the road and see how far we can get with doing all these things. So the first step that they are doing in their in the YouTube video that I just shared is use this prompt. You can find the prompt in the description down below to create something. So create a homepage, a landing page, brief. If any bracket is blank, choose a multiple sensible option like the examples. So first we're going to choose a niche or niche that makes sure that you can concentrate or a kind of target audience. So let's say it is for... Thank you. Let's see how far we can get, right? I mean, I've been challenging myself with stop overthinking, because that needs to be done in the agency world. So let's see if this will work out. So niche will be, I don't know, a tag, SaaS. I don't know what kind of niche. The target audience, maybe we can do it for parents. parents with young kids, because I have 2 young kids who are very excited about Sinterklaas happening. It's a holiday season here, so it's always fun. And they're very excited. The offer, let's do a free consultation. Consultation. The primary goal is to sign book. We want to booking the consultation. Let's see, brand vibe, friendly and playful, of course, because that's what I am as well, friendly and playful. And this is the output. We shouldn't be bothered that much by it. Stop response. I don't know, something is going wrong, so I will copy this, refresh. I don't know why I'm the cloud said. I also don't know. I don't know if you actually want that to be shown, but it's fine. I know who you are. At least I am assuming I know who you are. And let's press enter. See what kind of company it will come up with, what kind of name. And yeah, very excited to see what is actually generating. I'm using Gemini 3, by the way. So in the example of Ran, he is using ChatGPT, but you can use everything that you would like to. I just happen to have a Google Suite account, which for a little price more, you also get Gemini. So that's why I will be using that. And we have PlaySync. PlaySync is a digital wellness platform that gamifies screen time limits. Ooh, that's very accurate. Very... a thing that's happening actually nowadays that people are aware of. People are writing books about it, so that's very, very important. This landing page is designed specifically to convert overwhelmed parents into booking a free one-on-one account setup session to remove the technical barrier to entry. That sounds very interesting. So in the example of Ran, he just copied this one. He created using Relume, so that will be the next setup. Let's see, this is Relume.io. What it does, it allows you to create projects and build websites. It makes very easy to just generate a nice looking what's called wireframe. So we are done with this one already, so that's nice. We have spent 4 minutes, so that means that we have 6 minutes left on doing something different. We just want to create one page and keep it in English, and then hit generate. Let's see what Relume comes up with. And don't forget to drink in between the time, right? 6 minutes left to chit and chat. That's always nice. At least the chat part. Ooh, you have already another account. iCloudTech. You change it all the time. You like different names, don't you? Let's see. Well, here are the 6 sections. One line value prop turns screen time battles into balanced play. Get your personalized family safety plan set up for free. Let's see. We need that one, so I will set this side by side. Ooh, forget to press launch on this one. So let's do that real quick. Darn it. And make it a little bit tiny so that we have it over here. Don't worry. It will not be removed, it will still be visible. Now I changed my name. Didn't change it to, alright. But more importantly, how's the floor situation? Well, the floor, we are now at home again, as you can see, because else I couldn't live stream. And the floor is doing better, luckily. But yeah, it's still waiting until it is dried. So we can't turn up the heating of the house everywhere. So in the hallway and downstairs it's very cold because it's only the warmth that is inside. Luckily, it's good isolated, so we don't get it very cold as outside. I mean, this week it was 1 degrees outside, and inside it was like 9 degrees. So isolation does its thing, but I don't know if it's the best. It's not at least the best feeling, but we'll get there. All right. So the first is a hero. This one is there. The ouch factor, relatable section acknowledging stress of screen time meltdowns. So that will be something like a benefit section, right? Relatable. Let's copy and paste that in. Is the solution, how it works. So we want to add something after this benefit section. Is the solution. Let's see. Blog list. Maybe we can change those up. Relatable, and then the solution is a 3-step icon. PlaySync, how it works. That's the offer. So this is already the call to action, right? Social proof, and then the social proof. So we can remove this one, and we can get, and we need this one. And then FAQ, so we can remove this one to keep it simple. Let's see, delete. And maybe we can change these sections to make it a little bit better. Let's see, ask AI. Edit page prompt. We can't ask it to generate something new for this, but it's fine. Let's see how things will be going, right? And let's wireframe it. And until then, let's see how things are. Okay, at least it's better than last time. Yes, it definitely is. At least for now. The last time we saw how it changes after 28 days, and that will be the 13th of December, or December 13th if you're American. So we'll still have to see how things go and how things will be. How long is it supposed to stay like this? Yeah, for 28 days at least. And after that, we can see if anything else needs to be done, and hopefully we can pick a kind of flooring. So I'm very excited about that one. Hi Alex, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, Sasha Hauser. I hope you're doing fine as well. I am using Figma Relume today. So today is only about creating the design, and the next time we'll be also doing the building stuff. So keep that in mind. I don't know if I will be using green shift next time. We could be doing that, green light at least, because it's a long time ago that I've used it and seen a lot of improvements in there. So curious how things are in green light land. But my preferred builder is Edge because of direct HTML things that we can do. I mean, in green shift, I have to search for every setting and it's hidden somewhere. Whilst writing in CSS myself, it's much easier to do. Already 10 minutes. 5 minutes gone, I mean. Yeah, 28 days is a very long haul. Yeah. Okay, but thank you for asking. How are things? Are you using green shift, Sasha? So now we're going through, see what they have come up with for design. We can pick header to just change it a little bit to make it more adherent. In the example he made, use that one. Let's see. Battle. You can pick whatever you want, right? It doesn't matter for this stage that much yet. Ooh, I like this animation. How do you best show that there's a battle going on? The people you've helped, or something like that. But we haven't helped anybody yet, so... Ooh, this looks awesome. Let's start just by picking the left and right column, something like this. Or maybe an image like this. That seems fine. Daily meltdown. This doesn't feel like a very nice section like this. So let's change it up, especially because there are just 3 things we can pick from. I would go with something different. Let's see. Maybe this is not nice. Oh, this feels fancy. We can use icons to highlight what's happening, but maybe images talks more to the audience that is visiting this website. So let's see. Ooh, I like this section as well. But let's not make it too difficult and just pick something, right? We can always fine-tune later when we're building. Now it's just exploring what kind of imagery and things we want to use. Maybe we can pick this one. I think you can use HTML import now. Oh, that's awesome. Much faster than coding the stuff in Edge. I didn't know about that because you're using HTML and CSS to write in Edge. So if you're importing HTML, it's kind of a similar thing, I guess. So I have to look into it. I'm already excited about the HTML import. I wonder how good it is. We use this wireframe as a example. The daily meltdown, scream battles, the yelling, the tears, the guilt. Your kids fight every limit. You feel like the bad guy. Nothing sticks without a system. The struggle is real. Yeah, sounds a little bit about my life right now. Sometimes with the kids, it can be a little bit harsh, but it's part of it, right? So how does it work? It works in 3 phases, and maybe we can do that best. I think this looks nice for it. Maybe this is a little bit too big. Let's see if we can do it a different way. This feels better. So the daily meltdown. This is what's happening, and this is the fix. Set boundaries together. Enter points for winning. Ooh. Staying within limits becomes a game when they want to play. Battle. We're doing something similar with my kids. When they don't want to taste vegetables, for example, and we're letting them earn a sticker, which they really like. They really like the sticker, so that's a really nice thing for this. Get your free setup session. That looks fine. Real families. We don't have a lot of testimonials at first. So we can go with something simple like this, I guess. And the FAQ needs to change. The power of stickers. We want to see how you approach it. Yeah, I'm also very curious. Hopefully we get a design done today, and then we can figure it out next week. We can start up with any builder. I think I wouldn't mind either way which one it would be. There we go. Questions. How does placing work? Combine screen time limits, and then we need a call to action. So book my free setup. We don't want people to ask for more help. It says Ook my free setup book my free setup. Turn screen time battles. A value proposition. Personalized family safety plan set up for free. I mean, this could help us as well. Book a free call to learn more. Look at that. And in here also book setup, book my free setup. Learn more. That sounds about right. Turns limit, the daily meltdown. This is the real problem. Screen time battles drain everyone. Ooh, 3 minutes left. I think we're also going to go with this setup. And that should be nice. All right. Pause. Let's make it bigger. 11 minutes. So we'll still have plenty of time left. We can add a little bit more time to mood boarding. I guess 5 minutes. We have 10 minutes left, right? Left, right. No, we have 10 minutes left. So we can use more time for images and mood boarding. And that would help us out, I guess. And we can now go for... We have had wireframe, so next up will be creating a mood board. Go tiny. We want to have a way of doing this. What we can do is we want to extract to Figma at a certain time, right? So we can got it, export, and you need to use the Relume Figma kit. So let's fire that one up. You can open it, and I will add 2 text reviews. It's fine. So the next thing we want to do is getting the keywords from this project. And let's close this one. In the file, we'll just add another page, mood board. And we add a title in here, keywords. And let's make it bigger so that we can definitely see it. And then add another title in here. This is already set up. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Because we're using the Relume thing, we can just use their preset in Figma. Look at that. So we want a digital wellness platform. Gamify, so gaming should be there. Family, something like that is friendly. Reduces conflict, specifically to convert overwhelming parents, booking one-to-one call, remove the technical barrier. So I would say digital and wellness are some keywords. Maybe you can find another keywords in here. Peaceful home. It's helpful tool, not a constant battleground. I'm not tech savvy enough to configure complex parental controls, and I don't have time to figure it out. That would be nice. For the illustration is also warm, happy, and let's see. Relatable section, acknowledging the stress of screen time meltdowns, 3-step icon, now showing how placing turns limits into game. Detail what the free consultation includes. We do the settings for you. I think we haven't got that in there, so let's see if we can change that. It's the real problem. The ouch factor with relatable section, acknowledging the stress of screen time. Sounds about fair. And then the 3-step icon showing how blinks in turns. And this one feels a little bit odd, right? It's the offer. And then we have another call to action at the end of the FAQ. That's fine. So these are the settings. Family. And now the goal is to get all of these things in some kind of a mood board. So we start out with digital, and in his example he's using Pinterest, so let's do that as well. If you haven't heard about it, you can see Pinterest. It's just for making mood boards and seeing those kinds of things. How are things going so far, do you think? Is it good? Is it good enough or not? I'm curious what you think about this. Let's start with warm. I don't think digital is a feeling, right? So we can remove that one. But wellness, peaceful, warm. Ooh, look at that, a cozy home. Some nice warm tints. We can remove that because we don't need to save it there. Let's see, we can use this one. Warm spring, already some kind of color. I see a lot of oranges being used right here. So that could be a way to go. Some teal colors. It's funny that you say warmth, and you mostly get pictures that are more cold, like spring or winter. Let's just copy the image. Yes, we allow, and then paste it right in just to see how things are going. Copy. Paste image. And let's copy this as well. This also could do with wellness, right, and family. I like the ray tracing right here. The rays coming through the window. This feels kind of boring. Some and a warm apartment. Copy image. So a lot of greens and oranges are used in here. What happens if we search for wellness? Ooh, then you get the stone kind of things, right? Copy image. And this is how you actually create a mood board, just to see things that could work. I also like this blue. Copy. Oh. Like this color palette. It's a video, darn it. Those are more pastel colors used. So more muted kind of feel. Let's just pick a few. And it's fine that you don't have anything set up yet. It's just collecting some kind of ID that could work for the people that for the audience we are trying to reach. Let's see. So next up is game. Here we literally have something like a game, gamify things. Let's see, what can we find? This looks fun. Let's see what else. Gamify your life with Notion. Game mode. Looks like you can also gamify your life by using Notion. Who knew? Those are videos. What can we find in UI design? Oh. Gaming. With double I. Here we get a more like neon colors, as you can see. Like teal and pink to be used. And purple as well. A lot of purple. And pink. Copy image. You see the kind of vibe that is already forming, right? How much time we have left? 10 minutes. Ooh, this looks fancy. Copy image. And paste it in right there. Let's see, what else do we got? Ooh, this doesn't have to do anything with gaming, but that looks fancy. We're going to take that. And then for the next kind of thing is family. Family. Nice stock image of family. Cozy family. Or as we like to say in Dutch, gezellig. There's no real good translation for it, actually. Let's see. I'm also waiting for some things that we get, but it's not there yet. Some presents ordered for the kids, of course, because of the holiday. Sinterklaas, as I said earlier. Peaceful. We get the same kind of images. Cosmic energy. Also a video. Right. Next one. Happy. A happy feeling. Happy. Can even make it more specific by including UI design. Seven minutes left. That means that we have to pick something. To make it work. Copy image. Can we also do the same thing for Gamify? Ooh, retro. But that doesn't speak to families, right? Or setting up things. Modern family. Also a family. I really like this font kind of thing. Simple. All right, I think 5 minutes left on the timer, so let's see if we can make something out of these bunch of mood boards. Wanted to feel warm. Let's see, I don't remember what we need to do after the mood board, so let's have a real quick
so peek. A great example. This is the web 50. We have
and inspiration.
Into this image, you go down the rabbit hole convey here, and once I see something that I like, I can click it. Image that I like, if you go down the rabbit hole, went into Pinterest and selected energy. Now I'm just getting a lot of images. Right now, I'm doing this on Pinterest. You can do this on whatever website. You know, you align with these keywords in this. They won't work together as a cohesive brand.
No, this doesn't work together as a cohesive brand.
So I basically decided I'm going to stick to this very simple palette of created a whole basically have it.
No. All right. So what he's doing right now is just saying, all right, you need to pick a color palette that you like, and then from there see how you can fit it in. Yeah, really, because it needs to be family. I guess we can do something with the orange and greens or something like that. So we can, let's continue, resume with this one. What you can do is press I. If you have selected an image, you can just press it to see what kind of colors are in there. For instance, we use a dark orange color, and for the tree itself, it is more of a brownish color. I think that could work for a warm and inviting color. And then something in contrast. Let's see. Oh, this needs to be 100. Let's pick some kind of greenish. Look at that, a little bit warmth of that. And we can also go with something different. And let's see. I see a lot of brownish kind of things here as well. You can just pick one. And then in here we have an image with a bit of yellow pillows. And counter to that, to break up the colors, there are some kind of greens. So we have 2 color palettes that we can pick from. I like the first one. Maybe match it out with the green as an accent. Something like that. I have no idea if this works, but let's stick with these 2, right? Let's keep it simple. So that's the color. And now we have some kind of feeling, warm feeling. So we can go to the image IDs. That's what he's doing next as well. Let's see, image IDs. And then he just comes up with a bunch of it. He, for example, has blurred cars, interior. But for us, it will be a peaceful home, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Warm illustrated visual of a happy family. So we get a free one right there. Warm, happy family. Kids on a tangent. I don't know how you write that, but tangent. Luckily, there's a correction, right? Screens. It's on a tablet. What else can we do? I have nothing. Almost 9 o'clock. I'm a bit tired, I guess. I can come up with these kinds of things. Warm happy family, kids on the tangent, kids on tablet. Parent and kid talking together. Gather. Font types, maybe. Yeah. You can also do that. Font types, but that can be done in the what's called in Relume as well. So that's nice. Let's see. Parent and kid talking together. Example. Digital wellness platform that gamifies screen times limits to reduce family conflict to convert overall parents into booking. Let's see what else can we think of. Example of UI, maybe how simple it is, and parent and kids sitting together with a screen. Right, that's it. We're out of time, so let's go to the next one. Oh, look at that as applause for us. This one's already done. Oh yeah, wireframe is already done. Always nice to have those kinds of things. So next up is images. Let's see if we can find images. And what I really want to try out is use Gemini to create those images. Let's see, because we have Nano Banana. Create an image of a happy family in a home on screens. I don't know. Let's see what happens if we let it create this one. So still nicely going. 40 minutes. Look at that. That looks like a very happy family. Even the people on the screens are. I don't know what kind of meeting this is. All right. Only the family watching TV. Let's see. Can we use something like this? Ooh. Can we copy it and paste it in here? I didn't think so. So we can export it by just pressing the image and then hit export. You can export image and then you go to Gemini and then drag it and drop it in there. Watching TV in the setting of the image. And there should be only 4 people and 2 adults and 2 kids on a screen time. Let's have a meeting in the living room. Yay! Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome what Gemini delivers. And now giving this prompt, I'm very curious what it comes up with. I'm very bad at prompting, so this is a very good way to try out and do things, right? During a live stream, because yeah, that's the best way to figure out if something works. And look at that. It created a nice looking image using the original picture. Look at that. 2 kids, 2 adults, all watching kiddies TV. So that's nice. We can download that and paste it right in here. Use the same image in a different angle with a kid on a tangent of not getting enough screen time. Yay, meeting in the living room. We also have that as a family that we love to do that. Oh, look at that. That's a real tangent. And happy parents. Use a different angle. And a parent and kid are on a tangent. I don't know if this is a good wording, but let's see what happens. And when it's generating, don't forget to drink your tea or your other beverage. Maybe you have a beer or some coffee. Oh, look at that. Aww. I feel bad for the one on the couch covering their ears. Oh, it's so loud. It's enough. There's already something on the telly. So that looks like, but it's not a different angle, now is it? It's not a change the angle of the camera to be on the other side. Because we don't want only from the same vision, but look at the detail, by the way. It looks like they're really sitting there, right? It's awesome what you can do with just a prompt. And they're looking at kiddies TV. And there's something on the screen as well. Ooh, this looks nice. Even that wants to help out. But it's still not a different angle. And looks like he's moving into the TV. Oh, it's fine actually. How can we rephrase this so it understands what we want? The photo should be taken from the other side of the room. From the couch. I don't know. Let's see what it comes up with. But really doesn't agree with it. You see that? 8 minutes left. So there should be plenty of time. We reached. Oh, darn. I used this account, but not that one. I wanted to use this one. Let's see. Oh, we need to do a different reference. It should be this one. An image of the kids on a tangent from a different angle with a different lens. Make the aspect ratio 60 by 9. I hope that it then changes things up. Impressive. I saw that writing prompts is something that to put on your resume these days. All right, I will do that. I will put on my resume writing prompts during a live stream. It's really awesome what it comes up with. Look at that. But it's not. The angle is better. Download. But the kids should be on a tangent. A kid and a parent on a tangent. And it's quite fast, actually. I also wonder how much energy this costs. I already feel bad for the trees. Let's place it right here. Look at that. That's a real nice image. That's not on a tangent. Make the kid angry because of the lack of screen time and understanding, but to stop the screen time. Enough to power our households. Yeah, quite possibly. Even our house. But hey, it's fun as well, right? Oh, 5 minutes left to create a few more of these. Oh yeah, that looks like a very angry kid. Next one is a kid on a tablet. In the same style, I want the kids to sit at the kitchen table and playing a game on a tablet. Let's move that in here as well. Look at that. From a peaceful home to a not so peaceful home. I like this one more that the dad is also involved. Enough to power households. Hello, Telhar Shot. I don't know how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry. You're asking a very good question. You're just starting a career in UI and UX, and you don't want to copy the whole design. Just copy the layout. I use my own fonts, content. Is this thing legal? Sorry for my bad English. It's fine. Everybody's learning, right? I think. Even stealing the whole design is fine if you're learning. Try to reiterate on it. I mean, everything is a remix, so nothing is really original, especially if you're using AI tools. If you're starting out in UI and UX, you just need to create. And I think, just like what I'm doing right now, just trying out things and see how things work. And don't... Yeah, it's fine, it's wrong, right? Especially if you're starting out. You need to find the best way for you to create something. But copying the layout is a very good thing. Switching up the fonts can help. Creating different content, so that's very legal. It's fine. what I like to do is go to different websites. I'm even doing that with my own website, because I don't know what I want to create. I have a lot of ideas, but I'm never going to figure it out. So what I did is create in Figma new site and just gathered some inspiration of things that I like. I like the black and white because that's a very easy color palette to work with, and I like here the layout. For this, I like the button, but I also like the hero section where the animation is happening right here. On this section, I really love the FAQ section and also the border radius right here. So I just look at designs and try to see layout, but also try to see what kind of color are they using, how is the spacing, what kind of fonts are they using. And hopefully at a point I will create something that I love as well. But I'm not there yet. Look at this. This looks like a nice little image. So my suggestion is just to create and try things out, especially when you're starting out. It's all fine. All right. Parent and kid talking to each other. Let's just not give it anything else. See what it comes up with. I mean, I started my UI UX design when it was very early days, and there was a common pattern that people would use, something like a dot and then my blogs and then something like this. And it was very common back then. I just copy and paste it. It's fine. Everything is a remix after all. And look at that. That looks like two that are talking to each other, parent and kid talking to each other. And we want a send together with a screen. It's easy. This is way too much fun. Oh, time's up. All right. We'll be generating 2 images, so I will take a little bit more time for the design, a little less time. Everything is remix. Exactly. And if you don't know what everything is a remix is, just look for it. Because it's something that has been said. Everything is a remix. It's a documentary, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Original series. And it's actually about that everything is a remix. Nothing just exists. Even design is remixed from another design or from other inspiration. Could be from nature, right? So yeah, don't worry too much about it. No, I'm not going to press that. I don't know even where to find. It's on Twitch. Can we just add to block list? Yeah, and remove it in Twitch as well. I don't know if we can. Now I just want to do a example of a UI, and then it should be fine. I didn't know what you did, but I'm not on Twitch actively. So we take a little bit of time to generate an example of a UI and paste this one right here. Now we have everything that we need. I meant to do that. Then it's fine. Create an example of the UI, or let's copy and paste this project. I don't know if this is what I want it to do, but it's fine. So now that we have created images, we can start with the design. So let's go there. We're done with this one. Woohoo, party! By the way, this is Blitzit. It's very awesome. If you haven't seen me use it before, it's too bad, but I will leave a link in the description and in the chat, of course. And if we go there, we see that it's an affiliate link. That means that I get a small commission when you're using that. And it's actually a to-do app. They made their website in Framer. And it's really nice. It can sync with your calendar and whatnot. It helps you even create tasks with AI. That's something that I need to try out. And here are some examples how they are using it. A nice dashboard that you can see, and sessions that can be tracked and that sort of things, just like we're doing now. And you can pay once for 67.90. Nice. 67 to get this for your whole life. I really can recommend it. I really love how they have made it, and been following the creator of it since Glorify. So if you want to get it, check it out. Link in the chat. I haven't looked into bots yet, brother, but maybe I should do it. I don't know if my channel is big enough to have bad things for that, but it's fine. Let's discuss it someday. All right, let's create a style guide. Now here they are recommending to use blue, but I want to do a little bit warmer color. Let's stick to a 2-color pattern. Let's burnt orange, and I don't know what this will be. Look at that, it's a nice, it creates a design for us as well. No more being the bad guy. That's also awesome. Instead of in what's called Relume, we can just make it here. Could we ask to generate images and generate the pictures from this UI? Go to every channel that's live. Ah, I see. Now I need to fix it some way. Let's do this someday. Let's clip those. And let's just switch something. Surprise me. Burnt orange. We can do it like this. I wanted to use a different image. This looks like a too large. All right. We need to minify it. Smush image. Oh, of course, tiny PNG is the favorite way of converting images. Downloads. Let's see. Let's use all the images that we have downloaded except that one. File too large. We need to get pro. Oh, darn it. Smush it. This is bad. All right, we need to pause this because we can't work on design if we can't upload the images. We can also change it up in Figma, I hope. So let's keep it as is. We have Sora as a font. Let's see what it comes up with, right? Stop. Very bold. I really like Sora, see? Sora and Inter. Regular, medium, spacious. It wants me to use Sora. I can't use anything else. To an Inter. Can only use Inter. That looks alright. We'll use Sora and Inter. We can use different kind of buttons. We can change it up there. Right, we can export it to Figma. And to import it, we need to have the Figma plugin installed. So open in, Relume. And it should automatically open in there. Move board. And we have images here as well. Now we need to run the plugin and we want this project. Log in. It's now linked. All right, we can close the tab and open Figma. Play sync. That looks like one. I want to have the design of the home page and start import. I'm not using Figma styles, sites. And now it's preparing. Stay in this tab. Leaving will stop your import. All right. I'm sorry. I will not leave. 2 minutes left for the design. 50 minutes and 25 seconds are done. So will we make it in 1 hour to even create this? A homepage design using the example given by Flux Academy. Big shout out to them because they're amazing for their design courses and that sort of thing. I'm following a design course there as well, but haven't picked it up too much. If you are wanting to go more into design, they have a Black Friday deal. Like who doesn't these days, right? And investing in a course is always a smart thing to do, I think. At least investing in yourself, in your own growth. And as you can see, I have bought in the past, last year, if I remember correctly, the freelancing, the web design masterclass, and the copywriting. But then it was a little bit cheaper, if I remember correctly. So yeah, if you want to learn more, you can buy a course from them, and now it's 40% extra off, plus extra mentoring. Ooh, that's exciting. Let's see, they're still working their magic. We have to wait a little bit. Memory running low. Try to remove unneeded content to free up memory. There's a maximum memory usage, all right? What can we do about it? I mean, we can remove this page, sitemap, wireframe. Oh, what is it doing? right. We can't finish the design in time. Oh no. There goes the time. I was wondering if there was a max. I guess so. The time's up. Yeah. It was just an hour. Almost an hour. Almost done. But this would take up too much time to get finished. Running low on memory. Oh no. We almost got there. Let's see if we can finish this up. I still want to create something and then post it just to see if it is working. But it's a bummer that we couldn't make it into 1 hour. That would have been fun. More next week, yeah, or some other time, because next week I want to try and build this using maybe GreenShift or build Darius or whatever to see how we can make this come to life. So it's a shame. We tried to do it in 1 hour, but we couldn't finish it in 1 hour. It's still importing, and maybe we can look at it next week when the design is finished. But I think that's it for today. I want to finish this live stream, and next week we're going to try to build the finished result. Perhaps I will do some tweaking after the import is done, and you see the tweaking next week, or we'll take a little bit of time to get the design done. Because importing is just taking too much time. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you learned something on how to do this in 1 hour if you follow these steps. And I would suggest to try it yourself as well. As always, thank you for watching and keep designing. Now I have to press the stop streaming button, and see you next time. Ooh, it's done. 6 hours saved. Woohoo! It's in there. All right. Next week we're going to fine-tune the design a little bit. Not that everything is in there very correctly. So what does this button do? Looks good. Let's tweak it next week. See you guys.